costume that was planting drugs on people out here in Rockwall.
Watch out, you're fixing to get it.
There was actually someone in the same clown costume planting drugs on people in Rockwall. And so, you know, when I see someone like yourself dressed in the same costume, you know, I figure, I don't know if it's some type of organized gang that's going around doing it, but when you're wearing the same costume, you know, it's pretty suspicious. Right. And, you know, if there's nothing to hide, I don't see why there would be a problem with me just checking it out. And that way, you know, me, the public, everyone has peace of mind that you aren't going around planting drugs.
I don't have anything to hide. I'm
well,
not planting drugs.
Then can I check?
No, sir.
Okay.
You are more than welcome to look in my car. You're not going to search it. You can stand right there and look at.
Can I put the camera in there then?
You can take a look, yes, sir.
Okay.
I don't want you to break the threshold of my door.
Okay. What do you mean break? Oh, is that breaking the threshold here?
Right
so
here,
I just broke the.
Yeah, that's called a search at that point.
Okay. So I can't check out that bag right there?
There's a computer in that bag.
Can we see?
You want to see inside my
yeah.
bag? Sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anything else in there?
Folder.
Okay.
Notepad.
Nothing else in the smaller pockets.
I have some deals to hook it up to computer cables and stuff like that.
All right.
Would you like to see the back of my car?
Yeah, yeah.
And see what all we carry?
Yeah.
I'll be more than happy to show you.
All right.
What we do. So these are all my tools of the trade. I have a ladder here for searching vehicles. I have
a ladder for searching vehicles?
Yes, sir. If we have to make access into a tractor trailer, something high that we can't get to just by jumping up or something like that, it's a collapsible ladder. I have seals to search, seals to seal up tractor trailers, tools, glass from my windshield, evidence bags, business cards. You want one of those?
Sure. Yeah, I'll take one of those since I didn't actually get to see your ID.
Yeah. I showed you.
I know, but I was more worried about the firearm and who you are. You know what I mean? I gotta try to secure the scene. You know what I mean?
I sure do.
In their authoritarian enforcement training, they are specifically taught to treat people as inferiors, to always try to gain control of everyone and everything the moment they arrive on scene.
So I have a plate carrier here in case we need a rifle, if it's a dangerous situation, a ballistic helmet, extra ammo, rubber gloves, a camera here, change of clothes.
Another backpack, so there's no drugs in there either.
Change of clothes.
All right.
Toiletry items here. Make sure you get my deodorant, face wash, Q-tips.
Okay.
I have a jack.
All right.
There's a toolkit back there. What else you want to see? This is where we store our rifles.
Okay.
This is
where you store your rifles?
Yeah.
Okay, it's long.
That rifle right there. If I had to get out and go someplace, and we'll secure our rifle in there. OC spray, which I don't carry.
Okay.
Another vest for when we have civilian riders come ride with us. I'd like to put them in a vest so they're secure.
Can I wear that one while I'm dealing with you then?
No, sir.
In case. Okay.
No,
just
sir.
for my safety. All I think about is my safety. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking about my safety. I don't know who you are, buddy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I'm not really that worried about it.
Name.
Countryman.
What's your name?
It's safety.
What's your name?
Countryman.
What's your badge number?
140.
Now get the hell away from me.
I mean, you
Get the hell away
my
from me.
Safety.
Away
My
from me.
safety.
Away
My
from me.
safety.
For your safety, go f yourself. Just all I think about all day, every day is my safety and nobody else's. You know what I mean?
Cleaning supplies and my jack stuff right there.
Cool.
Rain pants.
Okay.
What else you want to see?
Can we check the glove box real quick?
Sure can. Binoculars.
See some pills in there.
Yeah, they're dietary supplements.
Okay.
Air fresheners, magazine, business cards, a watch, an earpiece.
Let's see the pills. So those are dietary supplements?
They are, yes, sir.
What does it say on there?
True Control.
True Control?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pair of leg restraints, binoculars.
Okay.
What else?
I think it looks good, man.
That answer all your questions?
Yeah.
Do you want to come do a ride along?
No.
Come on.
With you?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to take me, then I'll come, but I'm not.
If you're really interested in law enforcement, you want to see what we do every day.
The United States of America incarcerates more people than any other country in the world. In fact, the U.S. hosts more prison inmates than all other developed nations combined.
You want to see what we do every day.
In 2010, the U.S. was home to about 309 million people, 4.5% of the world's total population, but housed 23% of the world's prisoners.
You want to see what we do every day.
We imprison more people than enormous autocratic countries like China. We imprison more people than Russia.
You want to see what we do every day.
Compared to the size of our population, our rate of imprisonment dwarfs our closest allies, like the United Kingdom, France, and Canada. Perhaps the nickname Land of the Free, Home of the Brave, should be updated. Though I suppose you need to be brave to endure the highest likelihood of incarceration the world has ever known. A free nation shouldn't imprison so many people, and a fiscally responsible nation can't afford to.
Then please, ride along.
I mean, if you want to take me, I'd be happy to come, but I'm not going to sign any papers to come with.
You don't have to sign any papers.
And I will be carrying.
Okay.
Okay. We can do that then. Is your cell phone number on here?
Nope. I'll write it down on there for you, though.
Okay.
If you'd like for me to.
Okay.
Or you can just call.
I'll call there. I don't
Yeah,
wanna...
you can call it 972-547-5100. Ask for me,
Okay.
and they'll patch you through to me, or they'll put you through to my desk.
And you'll let me come on a ride along without doing any background checks or any giving any ID whatsoever.
When you do a ride along with us, you do have to go through. You do have to do the standard. Hey, let's make sure that you're not wanted or anything like that. Then you can come ride with us.
Okay, I won't do that.
You won't do that?
No.
You got warrants?
Nope.
Okay.
Sure don't. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Then
It's just a matter of
you don't want to?
Yeah.
Hey, that's fine.
yeah. I mean, I'd be happy to come with you as two human beings.
Right.
But this whole searching somebody's vehicle thing, I think it's out of line
So why'd you ask to search mine?
because cops do it to people all the time. I just wanted to flip it, and
No,
I think it's out of line personally.
Well,
I do.
we don't search people's cars without probable cause or without consent.
Yeah, I see it all the time. I've had employees of mine in the area searched by Rockwall County Sheriff, where a lot of times the consent is attained by intimidation tactics. Now, am I saying that you personally have done that? No, I'm not. But
Well, I'm very certain to ask people when I ask for consent. Do you understand that it's a voluntary consent? Right?
right.
You understand you had the right to tell me no. You understand you had the right to refuse. And you also understand you have the right to withdraw your consent at any time.
Okay.
I'm sure to let people know all four of those things, which I don't have to by law.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's why I try to teach people what their rights are, because most cops won't tell you.
That's why
they'll just try to abuse and.
That's why I encourage people to come out and ride with me.
Okay. Well, I'd be happy to go ride with you, like I said.
But man, you're gonna have to do that basic.
Yeah, I won't do that. Maybe I'll get somebody. Maybe one of my viewers will be willing to do it, and they can go along and record if they're willing to submit to.
What do you have, like a YouTube
search.
channel or something?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's your name?
I don't want to give it right now.
What's an under so I can
It's-
see myself on YouTube?
Well, you're live right now.
Oh,
actually.
on YouTube I am?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's 600 people watching. right
YouTube
now.
or Facebook?
YouTube.
What are they saying about me?
I don't know. The chat is. My chat isn't working
Come on,
right.
I'm not gonna be mad.
It's not. No, it's
I've
just
been
not
called
reloading.
worse.
It's just not reloading. So I keep having to hit live chat. Here we go. Now it's reloading. James, this is awesome. For the most part, this cop avoids most drug questions. If you had a drug dog, this cop would have dog tested POS for drugs. This dude is awesome. Wow, James, you just found a real officer who is patient, polite, and friendly. I give this man a thumbs up. News Now Fort Worth says he knows he's on camera. Damn, he is one
Ride
of the good
with him,
ones.
see?
Ride with him.
Dark says come ride with me.
Then dog. Yeah.
I don't have a canine, so I can't get a false head. So
Look at that one.
he's a good cop. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
My viewers are pretty harsh too. The last
Right?
time I found a good cop, they were still sitting there talking mad trash about him.
Where was the good cop at?
Oh man, where was it? It was out past Fort Worth. I can't remember the name of where it was at though.
Right.
The video's got like 80,000 views.
Really?
It was just a really young guy, and usually they're arrogant and cocky, and he was just.
Well, I've been doing this.
He offered to put his gun up.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to do that because
He-
I don't know if it. Your name James?
Yeah.
I take it.
Yeah.
James, I don't know if this is a setup, that there's somebody out there.
No,
that-
I understand.
To ambush
I wouldn't
me. That's
actually.
why I'm not going to put.
I wouldn't actually really want anyone to disarm themselves. But again, that's one of those things that I see. Cops walk up on the scene. The first thing I want to do is disarm everybody. I don't want you disarmed ever at all, or me, or anyone
I
for that
appreciate
matter. A gun-free zone is a government-sanctioned kill zone.
And I honestly, I want everybody that has the legal authority to carry.
No such thing as legal.
I want everybody. I want everybody. Who,
Shall not be infringed.
Okay. Let me rephrase that, James.
Everyone who's not in a prison cell for
No.
for non-violent, victimless crimes.
I want everybody who can responsibly carry to be able to carry
Okay.
be able to carry their firearm, that have been through the appropriate training, that know how to handle a firearm, that know how to handle a firearm, and not just go pointing it at people for all willy-nilly reasons.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
So I don't know if you're carrying. I can't see.
I definitely would never pull it out.
Okay.
For yeah.
Well, good. But I encourage you,
Unless
if
yeah.
you can carry, James, I encourage you to carry, because you could be the person that stops a crime one day
Right, but
when we're not there to.
yeah, you know, when by can carry, anyways.
Yeah.
Government infringes on that. Shall not be infringed.
Well-
I just hope that. Here's what I hope. Then here's what I would love. You seem like a decent guy. I would love you to take it to the next level. The next time you find a guy who's carrying illegally, that you assess the situation and decide if you think he should have the right to defend himself.
What do you consider illegal?
Without in Texas, for example, you're supposed to have a license to
Right.
carry. You're supposed to buy permission from the government.
Yes, sir.
There's a few states who have gone to constitutional carry. Texas is working on getting there. Open Carry Texas is really trying to push it.
Right.
I don't know if you heard, but the politicians are the Republicans essentially have pretty much thrown that out at this point because they're afraid to lose to the Democrats in the next election. So I guess the whole point is you don't need a license to carry. You
Okay.
shouldn't. Shall not be infringed. The reason we call it constitutional carry when you don't have to have a license to carry is because anything else would be unconstitutional
Right.
carry, right?
Okay.
So my only hope would be that, you know, if you find someone that has a firearm that they're carrying and they didn't buy permission to do so, that you would assess the situation as a human being rather than as a cop.
Well, as law enforcement officers, we have to assess each and every single situation that we come across.
Yeah.
It's not not just, hey, you don't have a weapon, you're going, or you don't have a permit, you're going to jail. There could be some reason for it. They could be going to and from their place of hunting or something like that. So we have to, as law enforcement, we do have to assess every single situation on a case-by-case basis.
The truth is everyone should have the right to self-defense though
Well,
in any situation.
I totally agree.
And that
But
is
there's
what
some-
levels the playing ground. That is what makes an 80-year-old woman a threat. I mean, be able to defend herself against a grown man like you.
Right, but there's also people that lose that right to carry once they commit certain crimes in the United States.
Over 70% of the people in our prisons on felonies are in there for victimless, nonviolent crimes because of the failing drug war. When it started in the 70s, 1.3% of the country was addicted to illicit drugs. 40 years later, 1.3% of the country is still addicted to illicit drugs. Now we have a bigger incarceration rate than any other totalitarian nation in the entire world. So the whole idea that because you committed a, quote, crime, I mean, we got a lot of, to me, that's how we systematically disarm good people. I mean, you got an addiction, I got an addiction, it's Red Bull. Okay, it's legal though, right? And to me, that's more harmful than a lot of the illegal things that are
Mine's
out there.
Bangs.
Yours is what?
Bangs.
What's that?
You know, the energy drink Bang?
Okay, right on. And they're more harmful than a lot of the things that are legal.
Absolutely.
So it's not a matter of, you know, the government shouldn't be controlling that. And to take away somebody's right to defend themselves because they're addicted to a substance that we're not addicted to and government said that we can do our thing.
That's a personal opinion.
Well,
I'm not going to give my personal opinion.
but you've got to. You have to.
I don't.
I mean, no, you don't have to give it, but you should be using your own discretion all the time.
But you also have to understand that how many of these illicit narcotics and these illicit drugs destroy homes.
Oh yeah, and
the
some
people addicted to opioids, the
Yeah.
opioid crisis right now.
Yeah.
And for people to say it's not a crisis,
Mhm.
the heroin that is infiltrating our community
uh-huh.
and the methamphetamine
Coming from Afghanistan after we invaded Afghanistan and started producing opium again.
You know what, James? I have never gotten anybody with heroin that originated from Afghanistan.
Okay. Did it originate from a pharmacy?
Did not originate from a pharmacy.
Okay. Because I mean, that's one of the actually the biggest problem is prescription drugs
Prescription
right now.
narcotics.
And
You're-
so-
you're absolutely right, but also know that with the price of prescription narcotics going up and the crackdown that's been on doctors is that people are having to go to
Yeah.
other avenues
Oh,
to
yeah.
get their opioid addiction fixed.
Yeah.
So we have to get a control on the
I know.
opioid addiction in the United States.
Yeah. Well, I know people who have been legally addicted for decades,
Right.
and they're restricting the amount that they can, and so now they're going out to the streets to get it. You know, the government controlling all this stuff isn't good for anybody. It would be good if I would get off of Red Bull and you would get off of whatever you're addicted to, and it would be good if they would get off of heroin. But if I threw you in a cage and said you're a bad man now because you put that in your body and it's harmful to your body, is that fair?
You know, that's your personal opinion.
Okay. I know that everybody uses this analogy, and you probably hear it way too much, but it's real. Just following orders is not an excuse, right? All the worst atrocities in the human history, all the mass murders the worst mass murders in human history were done in the name of law. Not against the law, but in the name of law.
Okay.
There was nothing illegal about the Holocaust. I know you've heard it 1,000 times, right? But me and you both are perfectly capable of doing horrible things because we choose not to choose for ourselves what we believe is right and wrong and allow politicians to dictate to us what is right and wrong. So, anyways,
It's your personal opinion, man.
well,
Well, James, hey man, do you got any other questions for me?
no, man, I appreciate you talking with me and letting me check out the
Is that
vehicle.
one of your buddies too?
I actually have people watching me live, and so they'll come and backup camera me all the time.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of times I'll get tackled, tased, beaten, arrested.
So have you felt unsafe with me?
No, I haven't.
Have
No.
I answered all your questions?
Yeah, yeah.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I appreciate it.
Will you come and ride with me?
As long as I don't have to do a
What do you
background check.
think about coming and riding?
Let me ask you this: if I have a pending felony, can I ride with you?
Man, I'll have to ask my sheriff.
It's fake, anyways.
Okay. So you
It's from police chief in Leon Valley.
Where's Leon?
He's
Valley?
going to prison.
Where's Leon Valley?
It's in Bear County,
Down
San Antonio. Yeah,
So you go all around doing this?
all over the country.
Really?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah. This is my home, though.
Rockwall is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've never met you. Do you hang out
This
here?
is a lot of the Rockwall and Rowlett police are the ones who got me started doing this.
Really?
Because of their abuses.
Have we ever had a bad interaction?
Me and you personally, no, never met you. No,
I just want to make sure. Well,
no.
James,
We've only had a good one. No.
all right. Well, my name is Tully. Again.
Tully? All right.
Yep. That's my first name.
All right.
If you want to come up, I'll be more than happy to take you or any of your other viewers out.
Okay.
If you're gonna put my card on there, I know they're gonna inundate my voicemail.
Well, it's. I mean, they do it both ways. You saw the comments on here. People don't hate you; they like you.
Okay, good.
And they tend to call when they're really upset. They also will call and give compliments, though.
Okay.
So.
Well, if they want to call and give a compliment, Sheriff Jim Skinner, that's my sheriff of Collin County.
Okay.
They can say that they watched your YouTube channel or Facebook Live. Is it Facebook? What is
YouTube.
it? YouTube?
Yep.
All right. And this will be uploaded when?
Oh, it's live right now, so it's already up. I will probably, since it's over a 40-minute video right now.
We've been out here 40 minutes.
Well, I've been live for a while.
okay.
I had to stop over there with Rockwall PD and
I try to treat people the way I want them to treat my wife.
yeah,
You know, if my wife and my kids were standing right here, how would I want somebody to treat you?
lock them up if they got a plant, right? If they've got weed, lock them up
James, man, hey.
and take their guns. All right, man.
Be careful out here filming folks, okay?
Yeah.
I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to.
You know, the world's a dangerous place.
I know it is.
And
that's why I wear this stuff.
yeah, the idea that we can somehow legislate safety or whatever, it's always going to be a dangerous place.